department. Today I'm the host. Today I'm the host of this session. Let me tell about our Green Solution Hub. Green Solution Hub is a pioneering initiative dedicated to creating awareness about environmental issues. बहुत सारे environmental issues जो होते हैं उसके लिए एक ग्रीन सोल्यूशन हब एक बनाया है एक इशू के बारे में and promoting sustainability practices. Our mission is to provide easy access to eco-friendly information and motivate individuals to take actionable steps towards a greener future. Through outreach programs, partnerships, and educational campaigns, we strive to ensure a healthier planet for future generations. And what are the objectives of this Green Solution Hub? The primary goal of Green Solution Hub is to empower individuals with green awareness. Our key objectives include promoting eco-friendly living practices, educating communities about the impacts of climate change, and encouraging active participation in environmental initiatives such as sustainability workshops, tree planting drives, and community cleanups. So that's all about Green Solution Hub, and the founder of Green Solution Hub, Ghulam Sarwar. Please, everyone, off your mic. Let me introduce our first speaker, Pirah. She's a chemist, environmentalist, climate advocate in Sindh Environmental Protection Agency. Let's welcome her. Ma'am.
Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Walaikum assalam. Yes, you are.
Okay, I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for the Green Solution Hub giving us opportunity to be here and talk on such a really important topic that is the nature-based solutions for the climate resilience. As I hope everyone can hear me clearly. Am I
Yes,
audible?
please.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, exactly. So let me introduce myself. I'm Tracyal from Pakistan, and I'm working as the environmental chemist at Sindh Environmental Protection Agency. And today I have given the opportunity to talk on such an important topic, which is really close to my heart as well, because the situation or the region in which we are living, it is really crucial for nowadays that we need to adopt or mitigate some kind of the solutions that are because our climate is slowly and gradually is affecting by the kind of we can say our climate has been affected by the man-made or sometimes it will be a natural-based disasters. So we need to make a sustainable environment or the kind of procedures we need to take that can protect our environment. So in this term, we have today's session on nature-based solutions for the climate resilience. What are the nature-based solutions? Because in previous years, around 20 to 30 years, the environment was really cleared. Up to that, there was no any kind of the factories were there. But nowadays, every kind of, we can say every city have many of the factories in there, whether the home-based or other things. They are slowly and gradually is affecting in that areas. So what happened when the little or the minor effects are combinedly affecting in terms of disasters? So for the reduction of that disasters, we need a nature-based solutions. What are the nature-based solutions? It means we are here to just recover the solutions. Because previously everything was the clear, but nowadays the things are getting worse and the worse. So what happened there? We need to get an adaptive solutions and to mitigate those problems which are affecting our future and even presence as well. Let's suppose we can talk about the conference that has been held in Azerbaijan, which I'll give you example because just now I has been there. It's COP29 because our countries most likely the South Asian countries, including Pakistan, India, Nepal, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka as well. We all the countries has been most affected by the climate changes as well. And what happened in those countries, which is also a part of African countries as well, because over there the issues are remain same. Whether in Africa or the South Asian countries, we all are facing the same kind of disasters, same kind of the issues as well. For that issues, we need to develop an or kind of innovative solutions. But there's not any innovative solution in which you need to get kind of new innovations and new technologies. No, the thing that was already part of our life, our environment, our biodiversity, just we need to recover them. We just need to rebuild them. And in that purposes, we have given a nature-based solutions. And I have given an opportunity how every single person can this. As in this session, almost we have 86%, 87% participants are there. What happened from a smaller, we can say that from a smaller, your minor impacts or the minor initiators are also counted in this, and how individually you are taking part into the nature-based solutions or in a nature to recover them. And I will also share the initiatives that you need to be there to protect your environment, because future generations are not there. We are the present and we need to make initiatives as well. So let's start the presentation here with the agendas that I'm going to recover. Okay, so these are the agendas that we are going to cover in this session, because we are going to start with the nature-based solutions. What are the nature-based solutions? How the nature-based solutions are giving and recovering our environment. We can, in a simple words, we can say we need to develop a kind of solutions that are making or are life easier, and even our environment and even biodiversity as well, because for that purposes, simply just you can say we have to make an innovative solutions in terms of nature-based. Nature recovery is a nature-based solutions. So we know that nature-based solutions, because these are the cost-effective. Just you need to plant the trees. Many do not cut the trees, and also you have to safely and wisely use the water, and also you need to protect your wetlands as well. So what happened in nature-based solutions, because these are the cost-effective way to address the climate resilience challenges that are bring the benefits to our nature, livelihood, and even our development as well. Because whether the developed countries or the developing countries, both are affecting by the climate changes as well. But the developing countries are having a major impacts, because these countries having the least contributor in climate changes, but they are the major affected by this. So what happened, a kind of countries which are majorly impacting in this, because as I told you, the emission of more carbon dioxide, greenhouse gases, they are slowly and gradually affecting our climate, even our environment as well. So for that purposes, we need to start taking initiate to protect and to support those developing countries which are majorly affected by the climate changes. And all the developing countries are affected by such climate changes. And every year, this is same patterns has been occurred. Even we can say a temperature has been rising. Even I'll give you example of mine country and the province as well. Even last month was the October. We have felt around 48 centigrade as well. And from September, from June to the September, we have the same pattern of the rain, and that rain has converted into a flooding as well. So what happened due to the flooding? We have no any reservoir, rainwater reservoirs, so we can protect the rainwater and collect, and we can use for the drinkable, for the drinking purpose, and for the gardening and the farming as well. So these are the solutions we need to give our policymakers and our government and the international organizations as well, because we are the one to, because we are here just only not about talking about the problems. We are the one giving the solutions as well. And the solutions are not kind of imaginary. You need to take a lot of days or the months, or even it will never take your money as well. The thing you need to be applied, which has been already been applied 30 to 40 years back, but we have to recover those 30 or 40 years back, because every year our environment getting worse and worse, and because those countries are having a major contribution in environment, but now they haven't taken initiate in terms of law or any other things. So how have to be taking an initiate for the nature-based solutions. There's a two, whether you have to mitigate that problem or you have this. So what happened for the mitigation, you have to use a natural ecosystems and even the carbon. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, thank you so much, because in today or maybe the tomorrow in our country have internet issues. So that's why I'm continuously getting the messages for the unstable internet connectivity. Whenever you will face any issue, just let me know in chat box so I can continue lecture from that where I have left it, or might be the internet was unstable. So what happened for the mitigation? For example, you have to recover a natural ecosystem, which can be act as a carbon sinks, absorbing greenhouse gases. And for that purposes, what initiative you have to do? Because from a single person cannot do anything regardless of planting a tree. For that purpose, you need a team. For that purpose, you need a community. For the government organizations or non-government organizations, which we are saying NGOs as well. So for that purpose, you have to have a forest, wetlands, and the mangroves as well. Many of the people has already idea about how the crucial and the important role can play a mangroves for the flooding areas or the regions where every year kind of flooding there. So for that flooding situations, we have a mangroves which play important role to reduce that flooding situation in those areas. So as we already know the idea where the carbon has been emission, from where the sources, because we human beings are the one that polluting our environment, that are damaging our environment. But there's also a part of the human beings and the people are there which are continuous in a process to recover and continuous in a process to make our environment more friendly and for livable as well. So as I think many of your people already have know what the carbon dioxide emissions or the greenhouses as well, because these are from fossil fuels as well. So what happens, these carbon dioxide, if we do not have more plantation, the carbon dioxide emission will retain or they remain in our nature. So there's no option left for this. For that purposes, you need a gardening. For that purpose, you need a forest or the plantations and the mangroves as well. So there, the plants are the major and plays an important role to emit out, to absorb that carbon dioxide. So our environment should be up. So what happened, because we know that because forests are around 2.6 billion tons of the carbon dioxide they are having, because forest can play a major role in this, because plants, as this is a kind of we can say since childhood we have known, we are inhaling oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide, and the plants are vice versa. Home must have a plants. But what happened in Asian and other countries, the plants has been cut down and it is used for the commercial purposes. The soil is used for the commercial purposes. And second thing, the thing which I have been observed during researches or the situations we are observing, the farmers are growing same crops every year on similar soil. If you're not going to grow a crop on a one soil, different kind of a crops on a one soil, it will, the fertility will be used. So for that, to make a soil fertile, you need to give a education or the awareness your farmers as well. You have to grow a different kind of a crops on the similar soil as well. Because every year, if you're going to grow a similar crop, the soil will left the fertility as well. The another option that you need to develop for the nature-based solutions, that is the adaptations. And how the adaptation play a crucial role in this, because ecosystem help in terms of the resilience, because the community need to adopt a climate change, because if the communities are not going to adopt a kind climate which the climate changes are impacting us, and they will result in kind of flooding, the droughts, and even this sea level rising. Because I have just now I have shared the knowledge, every year the similar patterns we have in Pakistan from June to the September. Sometimes it is like in a heaviest rainfall, sometimes in a drought as well. Even in one country, we have felt one of the regions are with the heavy flooding, one of the region with no rain, or even one of the regions are having a drought conditions. This is the things that we need a solution for this, because we have a similar because we need a kind of situations, because for that purposes we have to develop our policies as well, because we have to make a fine or kind of a law as well for those countries which are impacting us. Like in our neighboring countries, if our neighboring countries are making a major uh, role in having a climate changes or the global warming as well, and if the neighboring countries which having do not having like for example in Pakistan, there's a lot of climate changes issues in there, but the Pakistan is the least contributor. Other neighboring countries are the more contributor in this, so we need a kind of laws and the fine for those countries which are major impacting in this. Like, for example, I'll give you the example of in this year in COP29, which is a conferences of parties, UNFCCC, they were actually working on kind of, there's an Article 6. So there's a lot of emission of carbon dioxide. So this is the last day of COP. So ever kinds of level going to make, and it will be in the media as well. So we need so the countries can take an initiative to find that they are polluting our environment. For that purposes, other organizations can play a crucial role in terms of putting a fine or in terms of ban as well. Because many factories are playing with the health of the human or playing with the environment as organizations as well, in terms of UNFCCC, because over there the developing or the developed countries both are there, and they are giving in views what are they affecting, how the environment has been completely disturbed by such human activities. So for that purposes, for the
I think her voice is not audible. Maybe she's not here. Admin, can you please check?
Ma'am Pray left the meeting.
Yes, maybe there is some connectivity error because it normally happen nowadays. And tomorrow in Pakistan there is a protest. I think so. So that's why the connections are unstable. Dear host or co-host, can you guys please check?
And here, Assalamu alaikum, all of you. I think we can move to the next speaker as well. Maybe she's not with us right now. Miss Sarwar, please contact to the speaker. Thank you so much.
Am I audible? Okay. Now let's move towards second host, uh, second speaker. Her name is Maria Sheikh Qureshi. She is from Textile Engineer, Movers Envoy, founder of MJ Ecosystem, Innovation Sustainability Advocate, and she's a researcher, Precious Pearl Award winner, chairperson RBC Textile Industry Advisory Board. That's ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me the floor. I am Maya Sheikh Qureshi. As already host shared my introduction, and I just want to say thanks to all the collaborators who organized today's session. As already Pirah has shared a lot of things about introductory things about natural based solutions and how our climate is affected by many things. So I think I should move with some practical real life examples. Let me share the screen with all of you. Then we can continue. Give me a second, guys. Okay, so I think my screen is visible to all of you. Let's start with my deep introduction so you all can learn who I am and how I proceed with this real life example. So I think my screen is visible to all of you. Okay, yes, it's visible now. I am Maya Sheikh Qureshi, textile engineer. It's Myra, actually. The host shared the wrong name. It's not Maria, it's Myra. Textile engineer, founder of not visible to the persons.
No, it's visible. You can proceed. Visible है.
Is this okay? Okay, perfect. So I'm the founder of MC EcoSpin Innovation. This is a project related to converting textile waste into the quality product that is also relevant to the climate issues and in which we are promoting circular economy and in short we can say sustainability by the recycling. So all other things you already know about the introduction. We can move forward towards our topic and real life examples. Just a second, guys. Actually, I need to share some real life examples related to textile, related to sustainable textiles. So, before moving towards real life examples that relate with our climate, real actions that we have done in the textile industry or we need to done in the textile industry, before that we need to know about sustainable textile. Actually, what is sustainable textile? So that textile industry plays a important role in in shaping the global economy and increasing to align its practices with sustainable development goals. Sustainable textile always refer to the material and processes that prioritize environmental and social responsibilities. You know, whenever we want to work in the textile industry to promote sustainability, it means that we are directly targeting to protect the environment. We are working to make our environment more good, more better, and we can say we are directly connected with the environment and the well-being of the environment with ourselves as well. So now I'm moving towards some examples. I'm moving to show you some of my real developments. So, on the screen, you guys can see some of the development that have done in the textile industry. On the screen, you can see two different type of development, and can you guess about it? Like which one is the different from other, and how much it is different from the other, or both are similar to each other? This is a question for all of you. Please feel free to write in the chat box. One development is with PP spray, and second one is with no PP spray. PP spray is a chemical, potassium permanganate. This is a chemical, and that is a cancer-causing chemical. Normally, in each and every textile industry, we are using this chemical, and by using this chemical, a lot of CO2 emission produced in the environment, and due to that CO2 emission, our environment suffer a lot. As our first speaker mentioned a lot about CO2 connection with the environment and why we organize alcoy, arcoy, cope, and all such kind of conferences, because we just want to work on climate and we want to protect our climate. Okay, so there are some answers looking similar. Okay. So what's about other? Actually, I always love to speak with the participant. I love two-way communication because this is a good way to interact with the audience. Whenever we go with two-way communication, this is the bestest way to engage the participant. So I just want to listen from you guys. You all need to share a simple answer, like are these are the similar or not. इवन आप लोग अगर बोलना चाहते हैं, you can unmute yourself, you can speak, and you can share your answer in any language. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of answers in the chat box. um, Similar, same, but hazards for environment. Cause you said PP spray is cancer causing. Yes, definitely it is. I think paint without PP spray has a thin texture as compared to the PP spray. Okay. It may look similar, but may it varies in the quality. No, 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 no. Quality of the fabric is 100% same. The just process is change. And look similar. Okay, so as this is look similar, so why we are using the process of PP spray, like potassium permanganate spray? So focusing on that stuff, we need to develop this process. Just I think 1 year before I joined this industry, MK Sons Limited, and here I just review the process. They are doing this process from a lot of years, many years before, and what me and some of my team leads, what we are thinking to optimize the process. Why? Because our actual target was save the environment, and then we need to focus on some other sustainable development goals. So what we did, we optimize the process, we make some garments, and here you can see the vast description, because both garments are same, but both are not same in the process, both are the same in the appearance. So the demand of customer, what is the demand of customer? As we all are the customer for it, for anything, like someone wants to buy mobile, someone wants to buy jeans, someone wants to buy any type of clothing, apparels, any kind of product. So we all are the customer and we all want to buy something. So but customer wants a same quality, not the process not their requirement. So the old process was known as conventional process. Conventional process was related to stone. We used many kg of stone. Again, what stones did? Stone affect our environment, because when we drain the water after the stone wash, and that water we release to the environment and in the crops, and then the crops can be poisonous, because just and the crops growing process can be slow due to the impurities of such kind of stones, and even our drinking water can affect by those stones. Again, pp spray, all the person who have little bit knowledge about chemistry, they know about potassium permanganate, KMNO4, that is a cancer causing chemical. And three, yes, we are drying 3 times in the same garment. So this was the process we are doing from many years. What we did, we just want to protect our environment, so we remove the stones. We think to remove the stone, and we think how we can use any other chemical that can be replaced to the stones and can be give us the same effect. We work on that. So we eliminate the stone in the first step. Then what we did, we eliminate the pp spray, that is a cancer causing. So when we eliminate that, we save a lot of things in the environment. Even we save the well-being of the employees as well, because many employees are there, they are working in the department, and even the person who need to spray on the garment, sometime that person didn't wear the mask, because we always think, okay, let's skip the mask. And those persons are not educated one, they are uneducated, maybe fifth pass, or maybe even illiterate one, because employees of the department are not educated, so they didn't know about the importance. Even we share many awarenesses with them, but they didn't bother such kind of things. So sometimes they didn't wear the mask, they directly inhale such kind of chemicals. And most important, our water, when we need to whenever we need to develop one piece of jeans, denim jeans, we use liters of water, for the one process. I can share the amount for the one process. If I need to go with simple wash, like I just want to go with water wash without any chemical, for one single piece of garment, I need to use 20-liter water to process it, for the one process. So what is the fact? We are using a lot of water in the process. So we optimize the water as well. Then we optimize the drying process. Before that, we are doing 3 dips, and now we are doing 2 dips. In both the cases, we use laser art. The art you can see on the garment. Basically, these art was done by the laser, and it can also be done by the manual process. But with the manual process, a lot of fluff produce, due to which again our environment affect. So these unique design by done by the laser, but the sustainable garment significantly reduce the environmental footprint as well. Okay, there is something in the chat box. Let me read first, and then why we use PP spray. Okay, why? Can you explain that again? Different between PP spray and PP sponging? There is no difference between PP spray and PP sponging. PP spray again we use same chemical in the PP spray and we use same chemical in the PP sponging, but the difference is in PP sponging we use one rack, one we can say piece of cloth, and we dip that piece of cloth in the chemical and then we apply that chemical on the required area where we need to apply. But in the spray process we fill that chemical in a bottle and spray on the garment by the spray process. This is the difference, but the effect, the impact that this chemical have done on the environment is the same. Okay, so PP spray is a requirement. You know, denim garment is we need to fade the color of denim garment. So whenever we need to fade the color of denim garment from different areas, we need to use PP spray.
Hello, are you there, please?
So sorry guys, there were connectivity error on my end. Let me again share the screen with you all. I hope you will enjoy all the stuff. And at the end, I will show you a catalog for all the uh, developments that we have done to protect the environment, real life developments. So what we have done, we reduce 73% CO2 emission. You know, as our first speaker explained about the CO2 emission, this is something that actually impact our environment, and if we can reduce this emission to 73% in one process, then why not we can go with that process. So the actual was 125.48 kg CO2 emission we were emitting in the previous step, but by optimizing the process, 33.6 CO2 kg CO2 we are emitting nowadays. And also what we improve the process time as well, 191 minutes to 124 minutes. And the number of dip, you know, energy, I hope you all know about it. Basically, the heat energy also produce many kind of gases that impact our environment. And whenever we need to use heat energy, we use many kind of resources to produce that. So by reducing the number of dips basically is the drying process. Dry means whenever we need to dry a garment, we use any kind of dryer, we use any kind of hydro extractor. So the dips is relevant to that. If we are drying a garment three times, it means that it is three dip, but if we are drying a garment two times, it means that it is two dip. So we reduce one dip as well, 3 to 2. So how it relates with SDGs and the environment? it's directly relate our this one single development directly relate with the three SDGs, SDG 8, 9 and 13. 13 was the major target, and we want to act, we want to save our climate, we want to work on the climate resilience, we want to work on climate change by the action. So, how we did it? By streamlining the process, we create safer and more efficient workplace. Because when we reduce PP spray, it means that our worker, if there are 100 workers, now all the workers are safe. How? Because the spray that was the cancer causing now eliminate by the process. Then innovation, what was the innovation? We use laser art, we reduce the stones, we reduce the other environmental impact, and we create the same garment with the less time. So that was the innovation. We have done the innovation as well. The company wants innovation, the owner wants innovation, but our target was to protect the environment. So now the SDG 13, that was the climate action that we have done. So, by reducing CO2 emission, conserving water, saving water, reducing electricity and heat energy, we're taking step toward a greener planet. So, this is all about that wash. Now, let me read from the chat box if anything voice is not audible. Yes, we are. One of my BS student, he is doing research on bioremediation of different pesticide from the soil. Okay, that's really wonderful. So anything that you guys want to share with me, feel free to share with me. Or if you want to learn such kind of more real life examples, you can learn. These are the real life examples from the textile industry, but we individual persons can also done many things in our life. For example, what we can do to protect our environment, to reduce our CO2 emissions. We can pledge for many things. What can be those pledges? One can be okay, whenever I need to left a room, I will turn off the light, I will turn off the fan. And if I need to travel, I can prefer we can prefer public transportation. These are those little steps that we individual can do to protect our environment. There can be three things by which we can take action to protect our environment. One is individual level, second is collective level, and third one is systematic level. Individual, that I have shared the examples with you. Collective, today we are here. I was invited by Solutions Hub, but this webinar is arranged by the collaboration of different organizations, and then here there are a lot of participants from different countries. So what we are doing, we are collaborating, we are collectively working on one thing to promote the environmental impact. So in this way, what we are doing, we are protecting our environment, we are sharing our awareness with each other, and we are doing work to promote the awareness. So this is the collective approach. Then another approach is systematic approach. So our system, what can be a systematic approach? A systematic approach can be something we need to take action on the policy level. And alcohol, arcoe, ocoe, cope, what are these things? These are the collectively organized or manage the things or conferences to make impact on policy level. We propose a policy in such kind of conferences. I was the contact point of alcoe Punjab local youth conference of Pakistan that was held in Lahore. It was the provisional alcoy in the Pakistan. So I was the contact point in that alcoy as well. So we collect the youth statement there, and after collecting that youth statement related to climate action, we submitted that youth statement in the government level, on the policy level. This is something how we can move forward. So now floor is open for you. You all have 3 more minutes to ask the question from myself, and then I will wind up it. So, all the participants, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay, Fiza, right? How can we know that decrease we purchase has PP spray used in it or not. Okay, you can know about it by the tag. All the famous brands who didn't use such kind of hazardous chemical, they mentioned on their products like this jeans was accepted by our customer, and after accepting this they ask us to make a tag on the jeans by ecodenim, and that name ecodenim was given by me. And I suggest this name to my general manager of the department, and he accepted that name. So what, that was the collective approach to do something, and after that all the tags we used with the name ecodynam, and we mentioned no pp spray in the tags. Okay, so you can help me in me, this is what means about it meeting, give me some information for this place. This meeting is relevant to the actions, real life actions related to climate resilience, nature based solutions for the climate resilience. What's our what's our SDGs, sustainable development goals? Okay, how we can assess this document? Kamra, you can assess this document on my LinkedIn platform as well. I have uploaded all other developments as well on my LinkedIn, and this document also. I'm happy since what's the research gap of this type of research, as you already have done work in textile industry. In this a novel approach in the research area, yes, definitely these are the novel approaches, and even now I am doing a research on another thing, eliminating the bleach from the processes and make the process environmental friendly. So actually, I am working in National Textile University as a research assistant also, and in the textile industry as a textile engineer. So that's why I'm involved in many of the researches. How can we collaborate with you, ma'am, regarding SDGs? Okay, let me share my media handles in the chat box. You all can collaborate with me by that. And just 1 minute left. After that, I will give floor back to the facilitators. Okay, I just shared my all the media handles in the chat box. On the LinkedIn, I am normally very active to respond, so you all can connect with me on any of the platform, and you can write me or connect me by the email as well. Okay, there is a person Amjad who want to know about the side effect of PP spray. The major side effect is cancer causing, and other side effects are lungs issue, and many antibodies of our body affect by it, our environment, CO2 emission, our living organisms in the water affect by it, life below water affected by this chemical, the death of the living organisms in the water, so many other causes. What mean? Okay. What is the research gap? I'm interested in environmental sustainability project. Can you regarding this? Okay. So yes, definitely, Fiza, you can connect with us, and I have shared my media accounts in the chat box. You all can connect with me on all the media accounts. So I think I have done with all the things, and thank you so much. Now I just want to give floor back to the host. And again, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of the participants. Floor back to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, to share your knowledge and experience with us. Now, let me introduce to third speaker, Sadaf Anwar, country representative, Women Ascension, Compass Investor of Liquid Trees. Ma'am, please welcome.
Everyone, Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Actually, here's network is very down, so maybe
Walaikum assalam.
my voice will be not clear. Actually, I am here a representative of Women Ascension, so I want to explain about Women Ascension, and I am very glad to listen our both are both speakers. They are they are present a very innovative ideas. So this is very insightful for me and for us. Thank you so much. I want to like to say thanks to all the speakers. Thank you so much. And I want to share my insights about some insights about the Women Ascension. So if I am audible, so actual Women Ascension is a dynamic platform for empowering women globally, is playing a vital role in addressing climate changes, especially recognize that climate change appropriate, effective, vulnerable populations, especially Women Ascension. Women Ascension is actively working to bridge the gap by integrating women into the climate action initiatives, climate action initiatives, and promoting sustainable solutions as well. Women Ascension emphasize the importance of women involvement in decision-making process related to climate action by introducing mentorship programs, entrepreneurship opportunities, and workshops. The organization equip women with the skills needed to become climate leaders. Women Ascension supports women in participating in environmental projects, fostering their capacity to innovative and led in the sustainability efforts. So I would like to say thank you all of you to join this webinar. Thank you so much. And dear facilitators, please take your floor. Thank you so much.